She said, I deserve a man who makes me feel like a queen, while texting her ex, so I let her have her king. Now I used to think stability was enough, being the kind of man who shows up when he says he will, who remembers how you take your coffee, who actually listens. That's how I approached my relationship with Laya. When we met, she'd just gotten out of a messy thing with Derek. Unreliable, charming, always broke. I thought I was the complete opposite. She told her friends, Ethan's different. He's stable, like an actual adult, but her tone shifted. You're so predictable sometimes. She'd sigh when I suggested takeout. She'd scroll through couples' fancy dates and mutter, must be nice to have a boyfriend who actually does romantic stuff. One night we were watching a movie where the guy surprised his girlfriend with a Paris trip. Laya looked at the screen, then at me. See, that's what I mean. Women want to feel like queens, Ethan. Queens still need electricity bills paid, I said, smiling. She rolled her eyes. You always ruin the mood with logic. Over the next months, she became obsessed with her image online, posting captions like, a real queen never settles, and if he won't spoil you, someone else will. She'd go out dressed up, come home late, act distant. One Friday, I came home early with Thai takeout and found her on the balcony, laughing into her phone in a way she used to laugh with me. Then I heard her say, you always knew how to make me feel special, Derek. No, he doesn't get it. You just make me feel like me again. I stepped onto the balcony. Having a nice chat, she jumped, spinning around. Ethan, you scared me. Laya, I said quietly, you've been distant for months. You text him late at night. You hide your phone. You tell me I'm boring. And now you're out here laughing with him while I'm inside with dinner. What am I supposed to think? She sighed like I was inconveniencing her. You're so insecure. Relationships should feel alive, passionate. Derek knew how to make me feel like a queen. There it was again. So, you want fireworks all the time. I want to feel something, she shot back. With you, it's just safe, predictable. Something in me shut off. I realized nothing I ever did would be enough. Not because I was lacking, but because she was addicted to the chaos. Days later, she sat across from me, eyes rehearsed. We want different things. You want stability. I want passion, excitement. Someone who makes me feel like a queen. Maybe you're just not the one. Then go find your king, I said calmly. She let out a smug laugh. Maybe I already did. She grabbed her purse and walked out. That night, she posted a photo, her hand on wine, Derek's arm visible, captioned, finally treated like royalty. I didn't chase her, because somewhere in that silence, I realized peace doesn't need an audience. 3 months later, I ran into her at a cafe. She looked worn down. Derek sat across from her, scrolling his phone, ignoring her entirely. Ethan, she said, standing. How have you been? Good. You? Her smile faltered. Busy. Things have been hectic. I nodded politely and left. Through the window, I saw her watching me go. For the first time, I saw regret on her face. A week later, texts started. I'm sorry, can we please talk? I muted her number. A friend told me they'd broken up. Derek cheated with one of her friends. She tried moving back to her old apartment, but someone else had taken it. Then I found a note on my door. I made a mistake. Derek isn't who I thought. I wish I'd never left. There was a time when hearing that would have been all I needed, but that version of me was gone. I met her at the park for closure. She showed up in a hoodie, makeup smudged, eyes red. You were right about everything, she said. Derek just wanted someone to show off. I thought I was upgrading. Turns out it was just temporary. You kicked me out of my life for a guy who didn't make it 3 months. Tears welled up. I was stupid. I thought excitement meant love, but all I found was chaos. Laya, I said firmly, you didn't want a man. You wanted an audience. When I stopped clapping, you went looking for someone louder. She touched my arm. Can't we start over? I shook my head. You missed the version of me who tolerated you. He's gone. She started crying. I didn't comfort her. I just walked away. 6 months later, I heard Derek had left her deep in debt, took money while they were together. She moved back with her parents, working part-time, trying to rebuild.